certain words to pick up the ladies, you know.
Yeah.
30 seconds remaining.
4 to 3. He's sneaking around. He has popped the smoke, but he's unaware of it. Taking the right path if he wants to get out of here. But Tino catching him with the plasma field. Shanks does not have the second skill point yet. The double blood grenade thrown and ultimately wasted.
Wait, now you should keep them if you're the Lycan. Thanks for the blood grenades. They actually killed me.
Trying to be a failed first blood attempt.
With blood at night, the Lycan turns into super powerful. You not read the lore?
Well, he's not a vampire, is he? That's Night Stalker. He's a werewolf.
Oh, does werewolf also drink blood, right?
I don't think so. I think you're thinking about vampires there, my friend. The only thing I know about werewolves is that they're not swearwolves. From the excellent film, What We Do in the Shadows. Highly recommend. What I do know is his lane is going to be very difficult. We'll see how that gets going. As, of course, a classic Bob and Lewis meeting here on the Void and Ember Spirits, respectively.
Just watch this lane, man. This is the fun lane. The side lanes are going to be a storm. Ember Spirit against the Void Spirit, yeah? It's going to be the key lane. Prism need Bob to work overtime this game, unfortunately. And he's not going to get paid overtime.
So the only thing that I'm noticing here early winter is that top lane, you do ultimately have two annoying right clickers into a zero base armor Tiny. Now, of course, that's not going to be the case forever, but for the lane, especially with Swarm Beetles applied, they will be able to kind of keep them harassed constantly.
Yeah, but I do feel like this lane gets better and better for the Edge Tiny. But you're right, at level 1, the Weaver and the Wind Ranger is going to push you out of the lane with the power shot, the Shukuchi, trading with right clicks. But once you get your levels, I think you get more creeps, especially on the Enchantress. The lane's going to slowly get better for you.
I think probably this lane peaks for Team Prism at level 2, maybe level 3. 3 specifically for the Windrunner, right? Yeah. I think Sukimoto only needs level 2. And then you have Swarm with Shikuchi, sorry, and of course your Geminate, your free Geminate.
Yeah. For now, they're doing it really well. We have the creeps in their favor. Tiny has it in front of the tower, so he's going to be able to get some last hit. He's at the moment 8 for 8 against the Wind Ranger, so he's happy. And for bot lane, Lycan is struggling. And this is what we expect, right? He's up against an ET plus Razor. What can you do in this lane? I don't know what can you do.
Yeah,
I think he just wants to play the hero. He doesn't care about the lane matchup.
Yeah, sure, but what confuses me, Winter, is that, like, okay, that's a fine strategy. Lycan is a hero that can jungle. He gets his experience. Fine, acceptable, right? That is good theory. However, the hero that you're going to leave behind in the lane to try and soak experience is an Enigma, and he suffers from the same problems in this lane that the Lycan does. He also gets his ass beat top lane. CML, oh, he's good. He's okay. Does he have his the overprotective wisp? He does. Yeah, he's got the overprotective wisp.
It's good, this lane. It's very good, this lane. All he needs to do is just tank up for the Tiny, and then once Tiny gets level 6, then this lane is going to be easy with the armor.
Careful what you play.
The lane there's a small lead currently building out in favor of Lewis. Not too big, but we'll keep our eye out on the CS there.
Is anybody going to send their support to take away the 4-minute rune? I think that's actually a pretty good move. You know, we saw it in the Bleed series against Aurora.
I think Shanks can probably rotate and kind of just own things up. CML, he might use Tiny if he rotates, is the thing. But I reckon the Razor's safe.
Yeah, the Razor kind of doesn't really need him. He somewhat needs him if the wave is like in the middle of the lane. But right now he doesn't.
Sure, but you don't just leave, right? You don't just rotate the lane. You skip a wave, you pull or something, and then you rotate. But either way, right now, 4-minute water runes will spawn in, and there is no such rotation. Let's see how much damage he gets on this Astral Spirit. Let's see. How much? Plus 153? Yikes. That is crazy.
You run. You run. See him, you run. Oh my god, they are feeding him summons. Giving him an offering, please.
Giving him a
Please,
nibble.
Shanks, do not hit us. We offer you our sons and daughters, our creeps, you know. Please ignore us.
He's just giving him a nibble, something to taste. Now, Winter, what's also a little bit crazy when you compare to Game 1 is Game 1 at this point, we've already had like 8 kills. 5 before the horn, even. Now, no first blood here for nearly 5 minutes in. And it's Shanks. He's gonna be
level 2.
fine.
He has level 2 spirit. This lane is over right now. I mean, Tino is like enjoying his life down here at the moment. Like, it's kind of actually doing okay with 20 CS. Okay, not too bad.
But he's unable to upset the Razor.
No, he can't. Unfortunately, he can't.
That's something I'm a little bit concerned about here. Let's keep our eyes on mid and the supports as they do start to consider rotating over, maybe looking to push a wave top. That'll go under the tower here for the Windrunner. That might free up CML. Tame should be able to collect his CS. Ember, he stole the bounty rune as well from the Radiant jungle, by the way. So he has been away from the lane a little bit longer. As such, he is not quite up to level 6, while Bob does have his astral steps.
6
but here we are.
minutes. Here we go. Okay, this is going to be crucial. Both of the mid laners, they need the rune. Bob's level 6, so this is an advantage for him.
But Lewis now just reaching level 6 there on that last wave, as the Invis rune ultimately is going to be picked up there by CML.
Yeah, but this lane gets better for the Ember since you can do this. TP back and ram them back to the lane. Void Spirit Cut. Kind of unfair, you know. When one of your brothers can do this, you know, one of your brothers gets an exception on the rule, you know. Everyone else has a curfew at night, but
He's mom's favorite, you know, he's the firstborn. CML, overprotective Wisp, can't do anything there. As maybe Tsukimoto is going, no, he's fine, he's got Shikuchi.
and bot lane, Carlo, he's not mom's favorite here, he's getting run down.
No, he is not mom's favorite. Plus 130 damage, by the way, on this ET. Honestly, I don't know if you really want to be taking this fight where Bob rotating in at least gives you the confidence and the damage for the kill onto Tino. Look at him. Look at him. So much damage.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
He's having fun. Well, you know, imagine if he actually has time to farm up agonies on the ET this game. Just imagine that.
I think, honestly, he might end up doing so because he's not really so useful. This guy. Look, he's useful in lane. No denying that at all, right? Let me make that point clear.
He's not useful in the game later. He can set up
Winter,
for the ET, buff the magic.
He is playing into a Void Spirit, a Weaver, and a Windrunner. When is he ever going to be able to hit an Echo
Dire's
Stomp?
top tower is under attack.
Who said anything about Echo Storm? It's all about the aura. You place the spirit on them. The aura is there. Searing Chains, you have teammates, brother. Searing Chains sets up for the Echo Storm. Why are you playing Dora like you're the only hero in the game?
Other stun. Because, Winter, I play SCA pubs. What are you talking about? Sometimes that's how it is.
People want to win. You know how much people want to win?
Power rune here is going to be picked up by Bob, which does spawn into the haste. Into his bottle. We need to activate this as Lewis. Tons of damage now. Actually going for the max Flame Guard build on him, by the way. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. He's still actually connected to the Echo Stomp there. Didn't need no setup.
This will hasten my footfalls.
CML, by the way, he's been incredibly annoying. He's basically denied a stack, quote unquote, by just enchanting some of the creeps that have stacked. So now Bahab, eager to punish, but unwilling to dive too far up into the fog of war. As Lewis playing aggressive now underneath the tier 1 tower. Just needs to stay on top of Carlo, really, to get this kill. This Maledict might not create the space Carlo needs, as the impetus shot leaping in does help assist the kill. However, it's Bob who instead takes the time to rotate bottom with 4-2-3 shapeshifted, maybe even looking to connect mid, while he's got the run on his Dom creep. Running the fast rotation. We've got a quarter duration left now in the shapeshift. Will look for the kill onto CML. Unfortunately, he is going to be slept and stomped. Oh, actually, that was a nice play. CML, he stole the Centaur Conqueror creep from the Lycan, which not only reduced his damage, but also allowed him to stun. Heads up play there. I like
Wait, do you
that.
get a big bounty for killing the helm creep like this? Benchmark?
That's a good point.
Okay.
That's a really good point. Should now, right?
I'll be hunting down the helm if I get a big bounty, but
Well, yeah, I mean, but of course he's going to go for the Helm of the Overlord, and very quickly that will become a non-issue. But you're right, that is something to consider in the early game, isn't it?
yeah. But all in all, 4-2-3. Good use of the first ulti. Kills the Razor, runs mid, defends the tower. Maximum value. Oh, Tino.
Bottom.
The Centaur.
Yeah.
Body block. Body block.
Oh, well, okay, there's going to be more physical damage. Wait a second. Can we
Actually, is he gonna die?
No, I don't think so. They have another War Stomp. Oh, War Stomp just out of range there. Okay, maybe if the War Stomp.
Yeah, actually, they might have been able to
They could have killed him.
him.
I'm shocked. I'm shocked. Lewis rotating down bottom. He's already up to level 8 here, by the way. Tsukimoto is just casually trying to dig up some gold in his backyard, man, but there's this Ember Spirit on him. Escape as Bob once again picks off another kill. This time it's in the mid lane, where he is going to be able to force back the Ember Spirit, who has a remnant anyway, but it's left the wagon now on the tier 1 tower. So some structure damage being dealt. Lane 4-2-3 goes through the twin gates as they look to give the boot to Denzanity, get him off into the jungle and stop farming these creeps in the lane.
Yeah, I mean, so post laning phase, I think this is actually really surprising for me. Like Prism, they kind of did really well on both side lanes. You know, everything's quite equal. I mean, Lycan's a little bit behind, but I think all in all, this is a very, very good result for them. And if they can actually hit their snowball timing, that ball with the Lycan Enigma, you get the helm, you get the auras, you get the drums, you get the blast, you group up and you push. It can be very terrifying to stop the push, you know.
Yep, and they've already gotten through that top tower. Bot tower has fallen as well, as it's going to be just a tower for tower trade. I mean, what's next here in winter? I suppose we're going to be looking for our first big items coming through, right? For Seimei, it's the very typical Maelstrom build, nothing surprising there. This one the Overlord Rush and Bob into the Mage Slayer.
I think the Mage Slayer is going to be huge this game. There's a lot of magic damage, like Windrunner, Void Spirit.
Radiant's middle
Gonna make him more
tower is under
survivable, more
attack.
tanky. You are kind of right on the Elder Titan just looking for farm now. He's gonna be just... He's not rushing the axe though, he's getting solar cracks first.
Ah, okay. It's either that or drums, really, I think, on this kind of a hero. Drums is always really nice.
But I do feel like there's a lot of reason that you want to rush axe this game. You can kind of carry the game on your own.
Yeah, and you scale into a core. That's another reason why I like the drums, by the way, because it's just an item that helps you farm a little bit better than
Yeah,
the
and your spirit is based on your mind speed, so it's always nice.
Radiant's middle tower is not safe.
Let's go for momentum, by the way, so maybe this is just a better facet. I to accept that. Radiant Tower goes down, by the way, and just continues throwing creeps at that thing and eventually gets the job done. So it's like tower lead now, as there's going to be the shapeshift utilized. Shanks, he is so fast but held back and caught by that
20 armor.
He's trying
tanky.
to get out, but he is so tanky. Yeah, loses that armor, loses his life. As 4-2-3 snatches his neck with his jaws there in the shapeshift. Good kill. Okay, let's see CML. Okay, I thought he was going to try and steal the Centaur again.
So again, 4-2-3 with a excellent use of ulti, a kill and objective. That's always how you want to play Lycan. Kill, objective, so you don't miss your ultimate. Maybe nighttime soon, so Rosh is going to be the next thing on the Lycan's mind.
I think Dagger's the next thing in Insanity's quick buy. What did we see before? Remember we saw a bit of Carry Tiny back for the Riyadh Quals. We didn't like it until we saw this build we did like.
We prefer didn't we prefer the Shadow Blade build, like null into a Shadow Blade rush? Didn't we say?
I think so, right? Like we didn't really like this Echo
Hang
Saber,
on.
so
Richie, 40-minute Reservoir Lewis, the team. The Fire Nation team is here.
well, they're also going to be a big Astral Spirit here. So Execration with both Wisdom Runes now, as it's a solo kill onto Shanks. They can't do much about the Ember Spirit, however. Harlow maybe thought about dropping the black hole there. He's got the point in it, but it's a bit of a risky try into the Ember Spirit. Which is Ember actually also has a Mage Slayer. So both the brothers now with a Mage Slayer, Winter. The only difference is Bob, who has just smoked underneath an Observer Ward, by the way. He has an Arcane Rune in the bottle, eager to put that to use now. They can catch him here. Lewis is not going to be too crazy.
Radiant's courier has been slain.
Bob is very, very strong right now. Level 11. Arcane Rune Mage Slayer with the Fairy Trinket. He packs upon him now. Okay.
Wow, Tsukumoto has a lot of Atos here already. Tsukumoto, he's like, I'm never going to get an auto attack on you.
He's going to tank to everything.
Yeah, he's got untouchable as well. I mean, that's the second Astral Step used in full HP, just like that. And that one was not happening. Even if they committed a black hole, I'm quite confident they don't kill him.
Yeah, even with black hole, it's insane. This makes me want to play Uncharted as well.
That looks fun.
I remember you always
playing this hero.
Ask me why do you think you can walk up there? There's no vision, you know. Now I'm gonna tell you, you play Uncharted, you can do that every time.
Yeah, especially at this period of the game, prior to like 20 minutes, in this kind of a lineup, sure as hell looks very convincing. They really don't have the damage output to kill you. I mean, this is a Void Spirit who committed 2 Astral Steps, the Resonant Pulse and the Dissemblate, and they're totally fine.
Mage Slayer, not useful against Enchantress.
Oh, this smoke play, though, this smoke breaks immediately. This time they've got the Swarm Beetles applied. Will that do the trick? Yes. That with the Focus Fire will do him in. Shanks, though, didn't get his Astral Spirit out. Now he's got Bob. He's got plus 229 damage. Beating back Bob. There's the Earth Splitter as well. Black Hole, though, in deep. Can they cancel this? No, not yet. They don't have anything. And Bob's still alive. Gets off another Dissemblate up to the high ground. An Astral Step away. He's out of this fight. Tito's got a BKB already, but he pops it to try and get out of the fight as Lewis, reaching Bob, strikes him down with that Sleight of Fist. Now a little bit of a break in the fight as Shanks the 2-man Echo Stomp Sammy with another shackle shot, looking for some more damage. The power shot not really too effective in this instance, though, as Lewis with a double kill puts down 4-2-3. Tip comes down onto Shanks. As the ET lives through that engagement, man, this hero is no joke, Winter.
Yeah, he made the right choice getting the Paris. He would have died if he took our advice, or actually my advice to rush Eclipse.
A man did 800 damage, by the way, to the Void Spirit. My man being the ET. And speaking of Ember, maybe looking for
a handle with the ET Spirit with the damage, just punching, making holes everywhere.
Take a look at this replay, Winter. You can kind of see. I thought he wasn't going to be able to get the Spirit out. You can see he just makes a run for it, but then the Spirit comes back.
I mean, and it's the right?
Dyer's bottom tower is
just kills everybody with his briefcase after that.
In real time now, back looking, Tsukumoto once again just using the shovel mid-fight as CML is going to be able to interrupt this. The Focus Fire, they've lost vision though, and actually, maybe they're going to be able to return a beautiful enchant here onto Seimei as Lewis connecting from the lane. Seimei cut off by Danzanity, killed, and Shanks once again survives. Going in circles around them.
He's actually just way too tanky in the Paris. This is a very excellent item choice here against Wind Ranger, Weaver, Lycan. They all do so much physical damage. And now he's going to have the Solar Crest very, very soon. This is actually a very huge item against Focus Fire.
It's true. It'll help Tino and his damage output a ton, or maybe even Lewis, who is going to be further boosted by, I believe it's BKB now, and the sample. No, sorry, make that a Maelstrom and his amplified damage in the
he needs to get Gleipnir. They don't have enough. I think they're lacking in terms of initiation. They're like heavily reliant on his Searing Chains right now. He doesn't have Dagger, so he's just walking into stun. Not super reliable.
Would you classify Void Spirit as a core these days, or not really? How do you feel about him? Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah, nice position there by Shanks. Ensures that they still catch the Sleeping Weaver as they put him to bed there with that Avatos. Arlo in the lane as well, might end up running into this one. Did not really seem too much in a hurry to get out of the way of this one, to be honest.
No, they are there.
Yeah, he played that like he was surprised by the fact that his hero just got ganked. I don't know.
His friend just died there.
Yeah. It's a shocking death. A bit of a foolish one, unfortunately, for him.
So back to your question, you were asking about whether Void Spirit is a carry, you say?
Yeah, because I think this Windrunner certainly is a carry type hero. Right, saying about to build his, finish his BKB. Obviously, Lycan is almost with the AC finished. Do we have 3 cores here? Is the Void Spirit a core these days to you? He is going for the Manta. That's a carry item, right?
Bounty.
It's the universal hero. All universal heroes are cores.
See, that still rings true. Yeah, that's acceptable for me. Amplified damage rune pops, so Lewis may look for an opportunity here, but it's Bob who's lingering in the area, maybe trying to find a backliner. CML, can they take him down here? He's got maxed attendance now, by the way. They've managed to get them off. However, the counter initiation now in the saves coming on back in. Black hole from the high ground. Nothing to cancel it. A full duration black hole as Shanks somehow still survives, finally taken down by the help of the Overlord creep. Tsukimoto even able to kind of cut around Lewis. Lewis is with the amplified damage and falling low. Insanity, he's going to jump in with a blink dagger. He gets to the Tsukimoto, but that's only a support Weaver. And now Carlo, he's jumping in. There's the kill out to Lewis. Goes to Bob. Insanity, he's in too deep. He's going to just try and fight his way through this one, but he falls, he dies, and Tino is the last one to go. 13-10, 2K net worth lead now is Prism. They only lose the Weaver and pick up a huge fight.
That was a DJ backhoe, you know, if I wanted to describe that backhoe from the high ground. He's winning his team team fight, and it's not single-handedly, but he definitely had a huge impact there with the black hole, catching 2 heroes there, giving them the extra amount of damage to finish off the heroes. Well played, you know, Carlo, just making it count with the black hole.
Just to remind you of the Carlo you've seen in your pubs, Winter.
My path leads to riches.
Okay, apparently not. We might not have to talk about those, then. It's okay. It's working here, Winter. It's working here, and a strong fight, and I do like to see this Tiny eager and showing up and fighting early, but honestly, it feels like they more or less lack damage output versus this team. Being able to pick off the Weaver there.
No, I don't think so. I think they lack the initiation. They didn't have the right initiation there. If they have the right initiation, Tiny's right clicking, Elder Titan's right clicking, they have damage. They just got caught too much by the back and the shackle shot by Sammy. 2 hero shackle shot.
See. Shanks is now going for drums, by the way, as he has finished Solar and then immediately into Ags following. My goodness, he is so strong.
He's under attack.
Yeah, with the full weight percent speed so fast. Full weight.
Yeah. And momentum.
And
I think great this game. That's the obvious choice.
so all you need to do is just move speed and you get attack speed. Is that how? That's how it works, right? You get his move speed also grants attack speed.
Yes, but I think mostly the idea is that you use Astral Spirit in games like this with a lot of summons to naturally get your attack speed. But yeah, that also works. I don't think we're going to see him going for like a Wind Waker, Yashikaya.
Why not?
You know?
I mean, that's an item. Usually CDPs get.
I mean,
something.
but we don't see Spirit Breakers do it.
Yeah, not this time. Okay, not this game. You get eggs. Okay, I know. You get eggs.
That was one of my favorite things, going for those dumb strats. There was a time my friends and I did a Spirit Breaker strat where we just wanted to buff his move speed to see if we could keep one-shotting this Lich on the map.
So what? You had Docs here?
Yeah, we had Dogs here with we had drums. Tino.
Razor.
Yeah, it's a really good Astral Spirit. Actually, it breaks the static link as well as Tino. He needs to save. Activates the BKB. He's got the Solar Crest buff. He's so speedy. Oh my goodness. Nearly up to max move speed there. Even the Windrunner couldn't catch up.
Bottom tower has uninvited.
Not as fast as your Spirit Breaker strat, but you know, they kill get out.
TML. And his TP's coming for him. Insanity gets the blink away. Gonna try and abandon Bambi. As the top tier 2 siege is going to be halted for this. So Tino just TP's back on in and will defend the tower. Just very eager to rotate back.
Talking about Bambi, she's getting the little friends for the Lycan.
Yeah, and the Wolves, right?
Yeah. In lane.
Oh, wow.
Alright.
I've never seen this before in a pro game.
I guess it's kind of good, this game. Okay, we'll just see, you know, because usually we don't see this type of item. Like, you just see most of the Chargers players just trying to get Dragonlance carry.
It also
into
gives you another enchant creep, huh? That's curious.
But why do you really want that? You need that?
I mean, it's just free, right? So why not?
I guess.
The more wolves away? I guess you don't want to do that, though. Simel? I don't know if Bob killed him here, to be honest. Simel, he has points deeper away from his team, though. That could be troublesome for him as Seimei. He's the real threat with the focus fire. He is so tanky, but eventually 3-4 heroes poking and prodding at him. They'll take him down. I really want to see him get these little friends online. I mean, this just seems ridiculous.
Wrong end of business.
That's significant. 100 bonus attack speed? Yeah, kind of. It's almost like, 33% extra attack speed for a lot of these creeps. Hold on, 423. He's going to be caught now by the Echo Stomp. Oh, but it's down bottom with Insanity. Fighting versus Seimei. He's dying, Winter. I don't know if he lives much longer here. And versus the Wind Run, yeah, they are able to kite him around. 423, he shapeshifted like he was going to run into that fight, but instead he's just going to utilize the shapeshift for attack speed onto that tier 2 tower. Shanks in trouble here. Uh-oh. Okay, he's got his bullwhip back to safety. And the Solar Crest.
Dire's middle tower is under fire.
Yeah, Prism. They definitely have the map in their favor. Pushing Execration heroes out, killing the carry. And this Tiny, he cannot afford to die one more time in this game. They're gonna lose at his rate.
He's down now the AC as 423 has finished that one up. And immediately into the BKB.
I mean, this is why I think we prefer the no talisman with the Shadow Blade build, because you come online earlier without the Echo Saber, so you just run around and you get kills, right? Because his build is way more greedy, so it's slower. And now it just feels like he's just alright. You get the dagger, but you still need to farm, right? Because you don't have like a substantial lead yet. Right. Not that bad of idea to break Feral Impulse, but this is trouble. Tito, they need a little bit more heals. Can the Nature's Descendants do it? No, not quite. See him out. Now he's going to be in a rough spot as the BKB comes the Big Bad Wolf, seeing him down. The Big Bad Wolf also running around in the base looking for some more heroes to kill, but as much as he huffs and puffs, Winter, he's not going to be able to... Oh, wait. Oh, no, then Zenith.
Wait a second.
Afford to die.
Wait a second. They definitely saw him. They definitely saw him here. Swarm Beetles? Oh, I can't believe he gets out. He is...
Oh, the scan.
He is lucky. They did scan him.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I mean, if he dies, I think the game probably is going to be over. He lives to farm another day.
Middle tower is in the wrong end of business. Dire's
Equips to
middle tower
farm
is
another
lost.
day. Yeah, it needs to farm to fight. I mean, what's Lewis got going? He does have this Glaive here, and he's going to go for the Ags, actually, on the Ember Spirit to get those enhanced Fire Remnants. Those are pretty strong, especially in a game where they do more or less lack catch against you, having that increased mobility.
Yeah, he needs to run away from the Weaver and the Lycan, or at least run them down, So he needs to run.
And he's going to catch the Weaver for now, and they're going to kill the Weaver.
That's a lot of money into the Tiny's pocket.
Quick D-Ward as well.
Yeah, that's a big kill. It's a very big kill.
300 for him, and then 500
So
split.
does
Not
that
bad
mean
at all.
he has the AC done? Or not yet?
He still needs to play now. 700.
Yeah. 700?
Got
How do you count, sir?
700. It was he was at like 850. It's like 700. Right down. Hold on. Carlo's got Black Hole here. He's got Black Hole. He sees Bob. Bob could be quite the catch now as Lewis. Oh, it gets the remnants away in time. Maybe they should have considered it there, Winter. I'm not so sure.
Dire's top
Turn on
tower.
the Ember Spear. That kind of feels worth it at this point. But for now, they'll let him live. What would have gotten you? I guess not much, right?
Dire's
Still waiting for this next Roche to respawn, so best to save it for the fight.
1 minute, sir. Face rune on Bob, so he's going to be looking to try and... Maybe they can actually try to force a fight, or at least make them go Roche and then use the creeps to push one lane with the Lycan.
Yeah, and then get them back. Force them back, right?
It was yesterday, right? Somebody, who was it? That did a move like this.
It was the Emperor.
Yeah, the DK, right? And he forced them back and then they finish Roshan.
Hold on. Is it me? Should be fine. I believe that was the call. Oh, Bob also has his Ag Scepter, so of course he's got that silence ready to go on the Resonant Pulse. Very strong, as always, increases his damage. Puts has potential, very annoying for a hero like
silence.
ET, and maybe the Tiny here, who doesn't have a BKB yet. Winter fight breaking out now. Same BKB. He is getting his damage stats here by Tino, so they're going to be forced back. There's going to be the black hole now as Tino, canceled, and the Earth Splitter doing a ton of damage for 4-2-3, doing even more to Tino. Carlo and Tino out, and the fight sidelined as Denzanity running around the trees, trying to avoid Bob. Denzanity trying to find a way to this fight, but he can't catch up to this wolf. He's just being kited around Winter. He's got no mobility, he's got no life, and he's got no wrist. 4-2-3. He's killed 3 of his allies. Now they're going to try Sumel, who can't even get through Tsukimoto thanks to the time lapse, and it's a 2-for-4 trade. They get the Windrunner Winter, but they lose just so much more.
Yeah, that was a very, very practice fight there by the Lycan. He just knew who he needed to go on. He found an angle on the side, just entered the fight, and just made it very difficult. I think if you lose the Razor, you can't fight, you know, like the Tiny is like getting kited. Like he can't do damage in the team fights. He's just like, he has 18k net worth, but I just feel like he's not doing anything in the team fight. The Razor is doing a lot more.
Look how mobile this team is, right? As soon as your Razor is locked down, as soon as your Elder Titan isn't able to get off an Echo Stomp or something, what stops 4-2-3 from running around with the boys? What stops the Windrunner from windrunning around? What stops Tsukimoto? What stops Bob?
Friends.
And then, not to mention, when you're trying to, collect all, it's like herding cats, you're trying to get them all into the pen, and all the cats are running around, and then all of a sudden one of the cats casts Black Hole on you because you got too distracted and you forgot Carlos in the game. I think these fights are genuinely overwhelming. I mean, what tools do you have to deal with this? Echo Stomp, you have Avatos, which we have barely seen this game, to be quite frank, and they've got Lewis with his Gleipnir and Syrian Chains. That's it. Chain Gang, pardon me, I suppose, but
Dire's bottom tower.
the fights are so hopeful and messy. Here we go again, Tino got BKB at the ready. Stomp, big catch. That's a nice Earth Stomp. Echo Stomp is Bob. Don't wake him up. He's rooted down and finished off there by the Earth Splitter. Seimei and Tsukimoto on the run now. Denzanity, Blink Dagger in 2 seconds. Needs to keep it off cooldown as he jumps in, avoids the shackle shot, and puts down Carlo. Seimei tried his best there to keep that off cooldown, stop it from happening as Tsukimoto is next. Already had to use the time lapse. Still end up killing Tino there, Winter.
Yeah, that's a huge fight for Execration. Not worth for sure, Like losing 3 for the Razor, whatever, like Execration is happy. If they can actually just get a couple more items like the Agons on the Ember, that would be huge because it's going to help them catch the heroes and dodge and kite around.
Well, he's got Ags. I think he just had his courier killed, so he just needs to run to the shop to buy the point booster. They could also maybe look for Roche, which has just respawned on this bottom side of the map. Second Roche, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so he's got his Aegis and, of course, the banner.
I feel like the Axe is going to be a tight turner for ET. I think he just needs to have some time to farm and finish the Axe. Because Tiny is in front. He's soaking up all the attention, right? He's tanking, right? But someone else needs to do damage.
Oh, I see. It's like last game where 4-2-3 on the Ursa was kind of a tank. Same thing here from Insanity. CML, look how tanky he is. Look how tanky he is versus Seimei. He just finds Carlo. He finds at least the Tiny, but I instantly canceled there by the Echo Stomp. 4-2-3. Oh no, the roots. Insanity going absolutely nowhere as Execration now trying to bail out of this fight, but Tsukimoto with the Shikuchi, he's been able to keep eyes on Shanks, trying to TP away now. They've got a Gleipnir, but they don't quite know where he's at, so he's able to escape. A 1-for-1 trade, but obviously Denzanity is not good to lose your carry here.
Yeah, the mountain falls again. I don't know, I feel like the more I look at this, the more I feel like it's difficult to play Tiny without Shadow Blade. The dagger alone is like not enough.
I agree.
To be able to run around.
I like it better than no dagger. Sometimes you see this Echo Saber Shadow Blade build, and then it's even more difficult. That's a painful death, by the way. That's our hero that needs Ag Scepter. He's now still just 1 component away. As Prism, they'll do this rush very quickly. Have you seen your little friends yet? Please call it out to me if you do see your little friends. I don't have any friends, so even little friends would do. For CML now on his Ag Scepter.
You have been to.
Do have my cat, that's true. Yes, my cat's name is Winter. I didn't name her after this winter,
What
of
does
course.
he think about Enchantress item build?
Well, right now, she would probably support it because whenever she sees another cat, she gets very upset. So I think it would certainly work on her. I don't know. I mean, let me see if I can find stats for this little friends item. Because it's been in the game for a while. And did it used to be the shard and then they swapped it or something? And now Swank is
It used to be a shot.
I see Ags here at all? I mean, it doesn't even show up on Dodo 2 Pro Tracker, to be honest. Can I find an Ags? Nope.
No. Oh well, I mean, right now, state of the game wise, I think that they still have like a lot of damage in a team fight with the Tiny and the EP. It's just about like executing, getting the right targets with your jumps.
I see what you did. Executing for Execration, right?
Like the other heroes need to do damage. Tiny's tanking, the other people need to the other heroes. If Tiny is tanking and nothing is happening, then you're not winning the fight.
Tiny's substantially tankier now with the completed ACs. He's got a little bit more damage, and eventually he will be able to go toe-to-toe versus Same. He's got this MKB queued up and has the Demon Edge, so that is chugging along. Tino now, he's bought out as he's attempting to get his own Refresher Orb online. He just needs literally just one creep, just a crumb, and he'll have double BKB, double Shivas, double Eye of the Storm, and Link. He'll be online shortly. And then Ags for Shanks in just 550 gold.
Should be time to go. Even with the Aegis in 3 minutes, I think they are strong with the reflection on Razor. You kind of kill the Enigma with the Black Hole if you have your ultis up, so I think he doesn't really care
this
about
Enigma Black Hole, I mean, other than the really, really excellent one that Carlo got, has not been, seems like too big of a roadblock, I would have to say, for Execration.
that. Yeah, I mean, your plus 5 Enigma, your Black Holes are not as important as a core Enigma.
Every coin helps.
Luckin's got a Nullifier now on top of his BKB and Harpoon. He's almost 6-slotted here, Winter. This is a rather scary Lycan. The big bad wolf. What, my 423. What big sharp jaws you have. Not jaws, you know what I meant. He's not mewing. He's got big teeth. I said jaws, but I meant
You're
teeth.
supposed to call him Grandma.
Oh, yes, my 423 grandma. Let's see what's. It'd be funnier if.
Do you even know the story, bro?
Yeah, he was huffing and puffing, and then eventually, he kicked grandma out of the rent control department. That's how it goes. He was a landlord. I know how it goes, Winter.
Oh, wait, they're smoking without the Aghanim's on Shanks? Bro, 100 gold.
They're 100 golds. So win lace for it. That's all the win lace, but this could be good. Carlo's a good jump, but Same may be even better, but he gets the Hurricane Pike down to the low ground. Instead of smoke break, they see Carlo, they kill Carlo. There's going to be that ET Astral Spirits doing work for the Vision and for the debuff as well. Tino, he did use his first Eye of the Storm. He has BKB and Refresher ready for a second go here as 423 looking at the jump. Same May killed CML before we could see Little Friends, but they're onto the Tiny. Zendanity, he needs help as there goes Tino now, activates the Refresher Orb. He's got a second charge of just about everything here. Double Eye of the Storm doing good damage now. 423 rooted in place. There's going to be the Little Friends on top. Oh, get him! Everything from the jungle coming to kill 423. Take that, Grandma. They beat him to a pulp as Bob is stuck behind enemy lines and finished off. It is Execration winning a fight, Winter.
And you can ask 423 how it felt being slapped on the briefcase by a 400 damage Outer Titan with natural order.
That was probably more important than Little Friends, but Little Friends. No way. He lives. No, he died. Sebe, he picks off there. You thief. But it's Tsukimoto who gave him the Vision anyway, and now feeds over the Gen. That's much more significant than a kill on to CML, even if it is a dieback. Okay.
The magic, the Aghanim's Outer Titan, that's the magic they needed in the fight.
Online, it's ready to go, and I mean, let's be real, Tino doing so much work in that last fight as well. As we said before, Denzanity does his duty. He gets in there, he blinks, he stuns, he tanks. Now he's at the level 25, went to 2 toss targets. So he survives through that entire
Look at the buildings. Look at the buildings melt to the Tiny.
AC, look at his base damage, well, 401 by the way, with bonus damage to buildings, of course. You got Eye of the Storm here. Let's see, maybe they can look to force a buyback. Black Hole's ready for Carlos, but obviously it's good luck casting that. And then do what he can now. Also has this Orchid, but doesn't have buyback, so he can't afford to get caught here either. This is a carry Tiny, but he can still toss you out of position, so they will just have to watch their mid barracks go down. And despite getting both Aegis, Winter, it is going to be Prism Esports who end up getting their base scarred first as they lose the melee racks mid.
Oh, Tiny is MSP slotted, sells the boots. That's a satanic. But this guy is, he is kind of going to be very difficult to bring down now in the team fights. They might have to ignore him and just try to kill the. They need to kill all the backliners, especially the ET. They need to take ET out of the team fight.
Yeah, they've done well to focus down CML, but ET needs to die too. ET, who, by the way, Lewis, who has his own Ag Scepter, so he's incredibly mobile. 3,000 HP.
ET,
with Mage Slayer.
Shanks, he just bought a Master of Madness.
I love to see it. This is the value item on this hero. Level 18 now, so he's got even more percentage-based damage on Earth Splitter. This could be huge, Winter. Again, I think still the hero to watch. We can hype up these items, and yes, Shanks is doing a lot of work in these fights, Winter, but I don't want to undermine how much damage that Tino is doing in these fights as well. You don't want to go toe-to-toe with him, as 423 learned. He did 5,000 damage. They get baited there by the illusion. Bob, that Manta style there, kind of spooking Execration into breaking their smoke. Next Roach isn't for a minute, as we are 40 minutes into this game, 26-21, but it's Execration who are in the driver's seat of this game despite a net worth lead of 1K against them, which is nothing at this stage. Prism rotating around. 423 potentially looking for the backstab. Seaman would be a great jump now as Tsukimoto waiting in the trees, plants down the ward. They at least see Tino. They shoot forward now. The Swarm Beetles. Tsukimoto forced to use the time out too early on as Seimei really bursting through CML. Instead now, it's full initiation as Seimei uses the lead. Tino now turning back as 423. He's getting absolutely owned right now by this Tiny. The Shackle onto 2. It's good, but 423, he's still just too tanky, refreshing that BKB. They cannot take him down. And look at Shanks. He's on the prowl looking for his targets, but it's really action on the back as Tsukimoto, just barely evades that Gleipnir, has another Shikuchi. He should be away. No heroes died, Winter. We didn't use Black Hole. We did use Shapeshift, however, and that's going to be running out here shortly.
Yeah, I was
Came out on
surprised
top in this engagement.
he didn't actually Black Hole there after the 2-9 Shackle. I felt like it was a good time for them to just try to come in and finish off the heroes. I mean, Razor was like at half health at that point. Being a little bit too conservative, not trying to come in for the kill there. They were just a little bit too afraid.
Just, I think, realizing that he's in a bit of a weakened position. He's going to send his
gonna
creeps mid.
Some Lycan stealing your base.
Wait, this is something, though. Careful, though. They're going to try and force the Ember to Remnant back. The smoke play now as Prism near their outpost, looking for a fight. There's a ward here, though, by Execration right next to the outpost. It's almost scouted this Void Spirit, who's still covered by the smoke. Oh, 423 is TPing away. All right, 423, they will be able to probably kill him here. Yeah, that double toss. There's no way he lives to do that. Does not have buyback either. And now Lewis, he's right back in this fight, but it's Seimei trying to get these backliners with the sleeve. He doesn't have BKB for 9 more seconds, and Tino, he's tearing him apart. Tino now sets his sights onto Bob, who does have more mobility at the very least. He's able to escape with that outer dissimulate ring. Meanwhile, off screen, we do have the Embers chasing down for the Carlo, who is not going to be able to get off a Black Hole. He does have buyback. Seimei dies as well. Winter, this is problematic. That's 2 of your cores down just like that. And Denzanity, he's not even waiting for the Roshan. He wants to end the game. He's going to run right down mid. Blast through that Void Spirit's Dissemblate shield, a Resonant Pulse shield, just like that as Execration. I mean, Roche isn't up yet. It's another long Roche timer, so they've got nothing better to do than to push your buildings.
Late game time, you're gonna destroy your base. Like one fight, you lose one fight against this hero, late game, your base is gone. It's gonna happen now.
Radiant's bottom tower has uninvited guests.
It might be trying to force the buyback with the troll. They're already buying back.
There's one buyback. Execration up 1-0 in this lower bracket elimination series, Winter. There's room for them to make a mistake. But they won't make one here. They do get out just in time as Denzanity drops them the voice line. Shanks as well with the Jenkins classic. Now they're going to be looking for Roche, which still is not going to be up for another minute, Winter. It'll spawn just before 45 minutes, if my maths is correct. So they're going to have 15 seconds to kill it before Roche migrates to his winter home. Might be something.
Have to go. They can't afford to give it over to Execration. If Tiny's back on your base with Aegis, it's going to be too difficult.
But he's activated this amplified damage room. He was also 25, has the Astral's crits talents taken. You also have Execration looking to push out. Will they just start ringing the doorbell a high ground? They can. I think they will. They're going to smoke into the base. They start beating these buildings that will force back these enemy heroes now. And just like that, they've reset the positioning in this fight. Roshan spawns. I'm just going to see that. That's damage. Shackle. That's a great two-man Shackle. Where's the blink black hole, brother? Oh, no. We need some kind of initiation. We need a hero with Shanks. He's been on the money here with the Canton. Now, this is going to be a problem for Shanks as he does get at least a little bit of match community, but not enough. Bob takes him down, but it's Cardlo who's going to be caught to kill Tino, and Densanity wastes no time to take him down. He does buy back instantly in this fight. It's a 5 versus 4 now. Same he BKBs, turns and tries to take him down. It's Tino. He's got to take him 1, 2, 3 for the loss. But Tino, he's losing. He's on the losing end of this. Bob, he needs a little bit more regen. Bob, he's going down. He's got the cooldown up there. He's taking down the build on the 2-man shot with a little black hole. This time it's the again. But where's the damage? We need a little bit more damage. 4, 2, 3. He's still getting controlled as he is going to be muzzled and absolutely beaten to a pulp by Densanity. Same doing what he can here, but the enemy on his feather. It's time for him to retreat. The 2-man Shackles there by Lewis. He just hits the ball with the X after he's got so many remnants to play with now. Densanity, he can't do it. They will do it. They finish them all off. Execration, the 2-0 victory for them. They go on into the next.
What a landing, you know, some spells, some symphonies.